Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Alexis, and today I've got a topic I've been itching to talk about: the sabotage of Nicki Minaj. At this point, I know we've all witnessed it, and I want to discuss how it's happening, why it's happening, and why it always fails. So, Nicki Minaj is a Trinidadian American rapper from New York who's been in the music industry for over a decade now. She's known for her witty raps and trend-setting fashion sense. Nicki is the only female rapper to stay relevant and consistently on top since she debuted, and she's held her ground for over 10 years. But let's address the elephant in the room. Why does the industry seem determined to sabotage Nicki Minaj? The answer is simple. Nicki doesn't play by the industry's rules. She isn't afraid to speak her mind and challenge the power structures. She's not someone they can mold, control, and profit off of, and that infuriates them. And let's not forget, she's black and she's a woman. Nicki carries herself with immense power and still manages to be incredibly successful. She has such a strong bond with her fan base that she doesn't need payola or fake love to reach the top. Nicki Minaj is an independent force, and she's proven time and time again that she can stand alone and still win. Nicki Minaj is the standard of female rap. She revived, carried, and maintained the genre for years. Her fanbase makes up 80% of the genre, and no other fanbase is as dedicated and supportive as hers. The industry knows this. If they can bring her down, they can push out clones and take all the profits. They've been trying to take her down for years. So, how exactly are they trying to do it? Let's break it down. It all started when Nicki Minaj decided to perform at the Grammys, even though she was told not to. Yes, when she first debuted and dropped her first album, she was nominated for Best New Artist and Rap Album. She was even featured in heavy promos, confirming her performance. But the day of the performance, they told her it was a bad idea and tried to stop her. Nicki had already confirmed her performance to the public, and she didn't want to let her fans down. Even though the man threatened to blackball her, Nicki went ahead with the performance. It was controversial, basically an exorcism, and she received a ton of backlash. But she stood firm. Since then, Nicki has rarely been nominated for a Grammy, and even when she doesn't win, despite the success of her singles and albums. She hasn't performed at the Grammys since, while new artists get nominated and win Grammys in their first year, just to spite her. The industry also tried to pit rappers against Nicki Minaj. When she first hit the scene, they painted her as a Lil' Kim clone. Once she broke out of that mold, they started pitting rappers like Iggy Azalea, Young M, Dada A, and Dej Loaf against her. Iggy was hyped up as the next big thing, mimicking Nicki's style and versatility. But that didn't last long, and Iggy faded into the background. Then came Remy Ma, who was paid and pushed to go at Nicki. She dropped a 7-minute diss track, did interviews, and even launched a campaign to bring Nicki down. But the industry quickly moved on when the beef didn't have the impact they were hoping for. Next was Cardi B. Cardi was heavily backed by the industry, given #1 hits, Grammys, and major awards. She was constantly pitted against Nicki. In 2018, they even had a physical altercation during Fashion Week. The industry made it clear who they were backing. But Cardi's career hit a pause when she failed to release a successful sophomore album, and Nicki remained on top. Then there was Latto, who recorded a private phone call with Nicki to try and get her to say something controversial. She used the recording when Nicki criticized the Grammys for categorizing pop songs as rap. But this backfired. Latto's career didn't get the boost she expected. Next, we have Megan Thee Stallion. Megan had worked with Nicki early on, but tension between them started to grow, culminating in the release of Megan's song Hiss, which sparked Nicki's response with Bigfoot. Like Cardi and Latto, Megan was heavily pushed by the industry, but her albums failed to match Nicki's sales. And finally, Ice Spice, a TikTok sensation turned mainstream rapper, was mentored by Nicki, but quickly burned that bridge after allegedly talking behind Nicki's back. Her career has since taken a major hit, and she lost the support of the Barbs. Going against Nicki has become a shortcut to industry support. You take shots at Nicki, and the industry package is handed to you. But these artists fail to realize that this boost is temporary. Eventually, if they can't take Nicki down, they'll be discarded, just like the others. The industry isn't Nicki's only enemy, though her own community has also been part of the problem. When Nicki first came out, she was very experimental in her music, blending hip hop, R&B, EDM, rock, and pop. This led some to discredit her as a rapper, calling her more of a pop artist. But Nicki always saw herself as a rapper first, and that upset some people. And the rumors? Oh, the rumors. Nicki's been accused of everything from being a hoe to not writing her raps. The industry has tried for years to push these false narratives about her. She's been painted as selfish, manipulative, and someone who wants to keep female rap all to herself. But Nicki has always welcomed women who showed love to her and mentored many behind the scenes. She's been accused of drug use, financial troubles, and even abuse. But through it all, Nicki knows what's behind the agenda, and she doesn't let it distract her. The fake friends? A major issue. 2. During the hate train era, when Cardi B was being pushed as Nicki's replacement, Nicki had people in her circle helping sabotage her, leaking info, spreading lies, and creating chaos. Nicki eventually found out who her true allies were and switched up her team. And don't forget about the fake fans. The industry figured out how loyal and powerful Nicki's fan base was, so they started creating fake fan pages to stir up hate and bait negative press. They even bribed fans to create hate posts and promote other artists. Now, how did all these attempts to bring her down fail? First off, Nicki is undeniably talented. Her pen has never diminished, and she's not a product of some label factory. She's her own creator. She's versatile and willing to experiment with different sounds, which has helped her attract fans from all musical genres. Her bond with her fans is one of the strongest in the industry. Nicki's fans aren't just casual listeners, they're loyal and invested. Nicki stays connected with them, interacting on social media and sharing parts of her life. This relationship makes her fans go above and beyond to support her. And even though Nicki is in her early 40s, she's managed to stay youthful and relevant. Her ability to adapt to current trends and sounds keeps her on top. In an industry obsessed with youth, Nicki is able to hold onto her position because she's still able to market herself to younger audiences. Lastly, one of Nicki's best decisions was staying true to herself. She isn't caught up in the industry's mess. She's never been one to chase fame by attending every celebrity party or mingling with everyone. Instead, she keeps to herself, showing love to those who respect her. This has helped her avoid many of the industry's dirty politics. So here we are in 2025, and Nicki is still facing many of these challenges. The industry wants her gone, but she's not leaving until she's ready. Will they continue? Of course, but they'll never succeed. Nicki wasn't supposed to last this long, but they didn't expect her reign to be this strong. The music industry is cutthroat. You need tough skin and a strong team to survive, or you'll be chewed up and spit out. It only takes one tweet or post to ruin you in today's world. So, what do you guys think? Let's start a conversation. What new tactics do you think the industry will try this year? And why do you think Nicki Minaj has lasted this long? I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.